Look at these old rusty nails sticking out of my decking. I want to be able to reuse this decking, but I can't do it with these nails in. They're a real pain to remove, and instead of getting a hammer and pushing them back out, I'm going to use my angle grinder. You can also do this with a saw. But an angle grinder does make fairly light work of it. I always recommend using personal protective equipment when you're using tools. These are my glasses. When you're using an angle grinder, you also want to cover up your arms and your legs because you'll get sparks flying off and they may hit you and they will burn your skin. It's also generally good practice to wear some hearing protection because these tools can be quite loud. And also, especially if you're indoors, wearing a mask to stop any of the dust and other bits that are coming off of whatever you're working on. Read the manual of the tool that you're using to see what kind of PPE is advised, and I would always recommend people follow that. If I ever choose to not wear certain PPE, it's because I'm taking a certain level of personal risk. And I always encourage others to make your own decisions about your PPE. For example, here I've not covered up my skin, but I always, without question, will wear my glasses because you just won't be able to move out of a projectile that comes off of this. And it's, no going back really. When it came to the edges of this board, they're all a little bit higgledy-piggledy because this used to be at the edge of the decking, which was a strange shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off the edges so they're all straight. This decking will be reused to make some planters, so I know that I'm going to need the edges to be straight. I'm using my foot on the part of the board that you can't see to hold it in place. And once I've finished, I just take the top two boards and I squeeze them away so I could do the next ones. When it came to doing these last two pieces, they're directly next to the ground, and I obviously don't want to saw directly into the grass, so I'm going to need to raise these up, and I've used a couple of pieces of spare wood just to prop them underneath so that this edge is sitting over the top of them. Now when I use the circular saw, it's going to be much easier just chop off these ends. Now that I've given them all a straight edge, I'm going to lay them all out and I'm going to use my pressure washer to get rid of all of the ingrained dirt on them. And then I'm going to prop them up to dry against the house. I actually did this work a couple of days ago when the weather was quite fair, and I have since then just had lots and lots of rain. So after this part of the video is finished, you'll find out a little bit more about what I've been doing the last couple of days. I'll let you in on a little bit of a secret in advance of that, which is that I've had a very long day today, and it's currently 1:10 in the morning as I'm recording this, and because of that I'm very tired. So I'm not going to make this a very long audio on this part because I think what I'm doing is fairly self-explanatory. I can probably just let you sit and watch and enjoy the process of doing this DIY. So there you are all caught up with the work that I have done on the decking in the last couple of days. Let's get back to today. Here is a little bit earlier this afternoon. I've taken a few days break from doing the decking, mostly because it's absolutely chucking it down, and it has been for days. And the thing is, I'm kind of like more of a fair weather DIYer. Well, it's not so much that, it's that I want the decking to be fully dry before I oil it. That is important. But I have been getting on with a bunch of other stuff, so let me talk you through what I've been doing. I decided to buy a ladder. In fact, it was a little gift I bought myself for my birthday. And I bought it because I have to go up and change the batteries in my house alarm once every, I don't know, few years. They last for a pretty long time, but when they do run out, I have to go up and change them. And if I don't change them, it'll continue to beep and beep and beep every single time I turn the alarm on. And eventually, when they finally run out of battery, the alarm will just set itself off. It hasn't ever got to that point, but I don't want it to. So this is my new ladder. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Don't mind my clothes just drying on my lampshade, as you do. I've been trying to work out what happens here at the bottom. They have these little holes numbered 1 to 5, and so you can kind of shift this bottom bracket along depending on where you're climbing, I guess. But you have to put some screws into these holes, like I've done on this side. But the screw doesn't seem to want to go in here, and I'm wondering if it's like a manufacturing fault. I'm not entirely sure, but perhaps I'll move the entire thing along and see if I can fit it in a different hole. You know, I knew one day I'd grow up, but I never thought that I would be a ladder owner. Just something about myself I guess I have to get used to. Anyway, last couple of days I have been doing two major things. One, I've been preparing for an interview that I had today with the NatWest Accelerator Programme. If you've never heard of them, it's basically an initiative set up by NatWest to help entrepreneurs like me to accelerate their business. I am at the stage now, as you'll recall, of trying to set up my workwear clothing brand. And I'm going to need a little bit of help to do that because it's a big step for me. So I've applied for this programme. I won't find out if I get in until the middle of August. But of course I had to go for an interview, I had to prepare a pitch for that, I had to, do some other things like going in for like an introduction day to find out about, more about the programme. So that's been keeping me busy. The other thing that I've been doing is I've been sorting through the data on my phone. Now when I create one of these videos, it's about 1 gigabyte's worth of data just for one 10-minute video from my daily vlog. So as you can imagine, even after just 1 week, I just have so much data that I have to do something with, and it becomes really hard to manage. So I record everything on my phone, and my phone only has a limited size on it. I mean, it's a big size, it's 1 terabyte, but that gets filled up really quickly. So periodically I have to move it off of there and save it onto some external hard drives. But you can't just save one copy. You can't just have one copy of your data. That is just asking for trouble. So I have to buy 2 hard drives. It's just admin, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot of my time. so I've been doing the last 2 days. It's about 6 o'clock at the moment, I think. I cooked myself some dinner, which consists of noodles and cheese. It's all very beige. I'm about to go sit down and work out what information I need to send my accountant and save some more data across the different hard drives. Doesn't this make for a very exciting evening? I'd rather be going rock climbing, but unfortunately I'm just not going to have enough time today. It goes like that sometimes.